Hey, what's going on, guys? Dave the Usher here, and I just want to say hello. Today is February 8th, 2016, and today's a very special day for me personally because here on YouTube, this marks my 8-year anniversary. It was 8 years ago today that I started my game replay on YouTube, my Dave the Usher persona. It's not really a persona, not really. But yeah, 8 years ago today, February 8th, 2008 was when I started, and I just wanted to do a special video right here. Actually, I'm going to cover a couple of things. It's in a way an update video, but I'm actually going to be creating a video following this one. It's going to be a Q&A. I can't believe I've never done a real Q&A type video before. Basically, I'm saying this right now, if you guys have a question for me, any question, if you want to dive into like personal stuff kinda, if you want to just say, hey Dave, why don't you do a Final Fantasy 8 walkthrough or whatever, I'll answer your questions and do a follow-up video to this one, and yeah, maybe you can learn a little more about me or anything in particular you've always wanted to know. So yeah, don't be afraid and hold back. Ask me whatever you want in the comment section below. Ask me those questions, guys, and I'll do my best to answer them. Good stuff. I just can't believe it's been 8 years. I've mentioned this before. Some of you know, without Dave the Usher, without my YouTube channel, it wouldn't have taken me to places I've been to, and, I wouldn't have met my wife, as a lot of you are aware of that. Actually, it's kind of funny. It's pretty much about a year. It's the 1-year anniversary of being in this house now, and yeah, it's just, I got my life, you got your lives, we all got our lives, and it's good stuff, right? It's good stuff to have a life. Just been a crazy 8 years, and sometimes I don't go back and really watch my videos, but maybe I'll like click on videos and like kind of look through my playlists, and it just kind of reminds me of a time in my life. I don't even think about the game. It's not even about the game. It's just like, oh yeah, when I was recording that game, I was doing this, or this was going on, and oh wow. But also, I wanted to make this an update video of sorts. People have been asking me, sometimes, hey, what happened to that Final Fantasy V walkthrough? What happened to this? Why aren't you doing that? What about the streams, Dave? The streams. Oh, yeah, man, I want to be doing the streams. I want to be doing, like, that Final Fantasy V walkthrough and such. But, on social media, I've been talking about this, my social media pages. Well, my computer has been, my PC, my unit, my machine has been on the fritz, and it's just been a plethora of problems with that PC, and basically for over a month now I've been without it. Right now I'm using my laptop. Hello, laptop right there. I've been using my laptop, and it's been doing the job, but I've been it's a good laptop, but I don't know if it can really get some of the jobs done in regards to certain higher up things, without it just kind of like pooping out or whatever. But I've been just kind of holding off on projects. At first I was holding off. I'm like, all right, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, all right. And then it became a month, and then I got the PC back, and then the problem still wasn't fixed, and I had to send the PC back again, and now they're rebuilding the PC, and they're rebuilding it, and all my save files will be fine, the hard drive, stuff like that. That's going to be okay. And they're going to be sending me back. They're working on it right now, and by this time next week, I should have it back. Yeah, and I'm very excited about that, and I can really get back to work on some projects, because, well, I haven't been able to do like Final Fantasy V stuff because save files and such. I don't want to start over. I was deep into that game. I touched down on the new planet, man. That was kind of like the last part, right? Man, and same thing with a couple of the streams. So I've been trying to fill in the gaps with that Terranigma walkthrough. If you haven't been checking it out, it's been quite an interesting walkthrough. Really, it's not even about the game. I've just enjoyed talking about just general stuff throughout that walkthrough. I like doing that kind of thing, especially when it comes to like oddball RPGs, kind of. I just like to just talk about, hell, whatever, man. I mean, if you follow me long enough, you know my style. So if you haven't seen that, you should go check out Terra Enigma, that walkthrough of mine. It's an interesting one, in more ways than one. Another thing I wanted to talk about was actually my Patreon. I've been doing my Patreon for like, several months now, and it's been a lot of fun. We reached a goal, and I've been doing the Super Mario World walkthrough, which also had to be put on hold because the save files. Oh, but yeah, the Patreon's been a lot of fun. And I've always been looking for ways to make it better, and I've actually received a couple of comments with ideas like, hey, I really like your Patreon. I want to get involved in it. I think, maybe if you added this and you added that. And I'm like, I agree. We could make it better. I feel like easier said than done sometimes. It's hard to do it. And I also like to do it in this manner. Some of you may be familiar with Patreon, as you could be supporters of other people, out there. Maybe you are a supporter of me and others. Maybe you just support others. I don't know how familiar you are with it. But how I go about Patreon is, it's not a one-time thing with me. As long as you're a Patreon member of mine, every month you are rewarded the same thing again and again and again, whatever it is. Like, let's say you're in a tier that involves me doing like a special gaming video for you. Well, every month I'm going to do it. It's not just a one-time thing. And then you're still a Patreon of mine for like 5 more months, but then I only do it once. Yeah, the rules on that thing can be very loosey-goosey. And I'm not going about it that way. That's what I decided. I do have one idea that's been floated by me that I also had. And I was thinking of not only doing one update video a month on Patreon, where I talk about what's going on with me every month. I'm thinking I should add to that, as well. And have like, a gaming vid, where I sit down and I play, I don't know, some random SNES video, and I get on the webcam, and I got my dog cam and all the little window boxes and stuff, and I sit down and I play, I don't know, man, F-Zero, or I play Jekyll and Hyde for the NES, or I play any random game, And I do one of those a month, one a month. And that's just one thing. I could have something else a month, this and that a month, But I definitely am going to add one gaming video a month as a part of the update video a month. I'm going to put it in that category. I do think I did a pretty decent job with wording all of the categories so they make sense to everyone and there's a lack of confusion. But also, it might be fun to make it kind of a voting system in some regards. Like, you vote for the game of the month. I'll do an update video a month on Patreon, and I talk about whatever. Maybe some more personal things, as I do on Patreon. But I also say, all right, guys, I'm gonna be doing an SNES game. Which one do you want to see? Do you want to see A, B, C, or D? Vote. And then, the 15 people on Patreon vote, and I do it. I think that is a great idea, actually, and I'm going to incorporate that, like, as soon as I hit that stop button over there. I'm going to just add that up right away, man. That's just one idea. Let's get the ideas flowing. So not only in the video description below, I'll list a couple of things, like links to my Patreon, but in the comments section below, other than asking me those questions for my upcoming Q&A video, I would like you guys to maybe check out my Patreon. You could give me some feedback. You could give me some ideas, float some stuff my way. I'm sure that gaming video has to be a good idea. And if you guys could please give me all your feedback and your questions in the comment section below, that would be awesome. Thanks, guys, for thinking I'm worth a damn to watch. And another 8 years? Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you next time. I am out.